Deadly
Want
bees.
to talk? Are you filming us?
Yeah.
Make sure it's up where you can see us, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So Kate and I are putting in our first beehive.
Where is the...
Mm-hmm.
It's in the house. We want to spray them first. Yeah, I'll bring it out. I'll bring it out. Oops.
Alright, sweetheart, you can pause that and then restart it again when Daddy comes out.
I have no idea which one is the queen.
It's okay. You can't see her right now because her attendants most of the bees.
Gravity took you over, Mom.
While Katie's getting that put together, this is the smoker. It's got a hot panel in the bottom full of...
Leaves and sawdust.
That's right. And you just kind of puff it a little bit to get it going. And I, just in case it goes out, yeah, see? I brought my blowtorch. Nice. This stuff is the sugar water. It's got super bee grow in it, essential oils and stuff. It smells amazing. Right before Katie picks the bees out, I'm going to spray the hive on the foundation to get them to be more acclimated to want to go on there and start building comb. Meanwhile, Katie's going to pull.
All
There's
right.
a pry bar right
Here comes the deadly bees of danger.
Pry bar. Show Tessie.
Pry bar. Awfully small.
Remove the top wooden panel. Real careful, like. Well, yeah, we should spray them down first. So we give them a little bit of a spritz here. Now, you don't want to make them wet. You want to just kind of give them
Fitness.
a little bit. They don't want to be wet. There's a guy in Texas that we watched, and he said that bees like it when you're polite to them. So we're going to be polite to them. There you go. Now you see, she popped that up. There's going to be a silver can in there.
Mm-hmm.
That silver can is where the food is for the bees during their travel. And under the can is the bee's queen cage, where the queen bee and her attendants are. Now, this is where we don't want to drop the can. Yeah, this yellow tag is the queen cage. So when you pull that up, if you want to knock them down now, because once you open that up, I can. We're going to do that now.
Okay, why exactly are we smoking the bees?
We're smoking the bees to calm them down a little bit. Kate, wait a second. I lost my smoke. Give me 2 seconds, I'll get it fired back. That's why you have your blowtorch right here.
We need a blowtorch.
You need a blowtorch because you need smoke. We sugared the bees. Katie, give them another spritz real quick.
Yeah. Smell like pine. You're missing out on the
Calm
smell.
down a little bit.
How do you
Not
know?
too much.
How do you know if they're calmed down?
You'll hear them. They'll chill out a little. We sprayed them with sugar. Yeah, they're getting okay. All right, you ready, Katie? You okay?
They're good.
Just give them a second.
Alright, that looks like there shouldn't be a queen.
No, the queen's in her box. Now she's going to remove the candy can and place it to the side and then retrieve the queen cage. It's okay. She's got the queen cage. See how they're not flying out of there and crazy? It's because we smoked them up nice and gave them sugar. That causes an instinctive response for them to want to feed and be calm. There you go, there you go. Now my recommendation is to just cover the box over. Brush them back in, yep, that's the way. That's the way. That's the way. Excellent. Yeah, that's what I would do. They're going to relax for a minute. Now we've got to get the queen installed. So let's take a look at the queen cage real quick. Katie, what do we got? Is she alive? That's the main thing. I see her attendants. Is that her on the bottom? Yes, it is. And she's moving around, so that's great news. Can you see that okay? Now, the important thing here is to remove the cork with the sugar end and not the one that doesn't have the sugar. So Kate's got a nice sharp knife, and she's going to remove the cork. Are they pretty? Let's get in here. There she go, and then you see that sugar cube in there, right? And she's going to make a notch in it, and the bees are going to chew the queen out. It's important that the queen isn't really released right away. You want to let the bees have the opportunity to get used to her, and having them chew her out gives her time to get used to the hive and they used to her, so that they'll accept her into the hive.
Yeah, you see her attendants in there, sweetheart? She's that nice big one in there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And then she has an attendance because she doesn't feed herself.
She's a big lazy lady.
She's too important to feed herself, so her attendants feed her. There we go, so we've poked a little hole in there.
Yeah, that hole's in there.
It's so cute. I
Now I'm
had
gonna
no
go-
idea that these were so cute.
They are a beautiful organism. Now, Katie's going to put the queen into the hive. And you're going to do face up, what you said, right, Katie? Now, there's, again, one of the things to consider is there are best practices, but there's no real right way to hive bees. We're going to try the no-shake method, because we want to make sure the bees feel safe. Oh, I'm just giving them a spritz here. And here I come over to watch. Tessie, remember, you're not wearing protection. I would stay away from the hive box. Tessie, please. She's going to put them in. Oh, oh. There you are. She puts a nice staple in there so it doesn't fall down. Now, we're also going to want to put a scoop, put that away, Tess. We're also going to want to put a scoop of bees around the queen cage so they can begin scenting her and drawing the other bees out of the bee box. I mentioned before, if she fell down, huh? We're going to want to fix that.
She didn't fall down, please. Look,
No, you want
it's
to...
just sideways, okay? Sideways is okay. You just said don't put the hole down because you don't want any bees that die in.
Yeah, that'll work. I think sideways will work. Let's give that a shot.
Because the way that the string was already attached, I can't put her straight up.
Okay,
It'll stay.
let's do it that way and see. And this is a good way to do it because if a bee died and tried to cover the hole, it would make it harder for the other workers to free her. So this is a good idea.
Can't wait to taste my
All
own
right,
honey.
sweetheart, you're going to have to move far away now.
And we're not in this for the honey right now. We're in this for bees. Now, Katie's going to pick up the bee box. Now, do you want to give them a shake to get them rolling? Or do you just want to go? No, you're the boss, dude. I'm just here to watch. So she's going to open it up. They might be a little irritated when they come out of there now.
Should I smoke them again before I move them?
No, I think they'll be okay. The key here is we want to make sure that the bees find the queen and keep her warm. Because although it is a beautiful day here in Virginia, it isn't the warmest day. So we're going to put a little bit of bees on her. You want to do it, Kate? You got a smaller hand than I have. Yeah, there you go. That's the way. Bring them out, like a handful of them, and put them right on the queen. That's the way. Did we get some on that box in there? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they're finding her. I'm going to brush them down in there. There we go. There we go.
Okay, they're starting to tap me, Tessie. You need to get away.
Yeah, when they do the tap thing, Tessie, would you bring the sugar water, please? It's a warning that the bees will do. They'll hit your hands and warn you to stay away. Why did you tip them right down in there, Kate?
What do you mean tip?
Put the whole box in. That's what we're deciding to do, right? Katie's going to grab some more bees. I'm going to give them a spritz. Down in there on the queen cage, you guys. There you go. That's away. Good job, Katie. You got bee baptized on your hood. One of them.
It's okay. They're nice bees.
Okay, I would take that and slip it right down in here with the queen cage, because that's just more bees that are going to help to scent for where she is.
You have to remember when you take the king cage out to remove these ones too.
Yeah. Just put them in there and maybe even just scrape them off, you know?
Yeah, they'll be okay.
Think so?
Yeah. She's right there by the queen. They'll find her.
Yeah, they will. We want to get them out of the box soon, so. Okay. You'll notice over here we have a water source for them. This is really important because they need a water source.
See, look at them marching.
Yeah, you want to let them march in. They'll choose the hive. Ooh, I hear them.
Look, you're missing.
Am I missing it? I'm sorry. March in there, bees.
It's so cute.
Marching. Yeah, I like this method. It seems very polite. We want to make sure that they do leave the hive box. So to do this method, we have to monitor the temperature, and we have to make sure that, you know, the bees are finding the queen. I don't know if you can see that in there right now, but they are totally finding her box. That's really good. So what do you think, Kate? Should we put the top on? This is the queen excluder. We're doing this on purpose because we want to just make sure that the queen stays with us. There's no real need for this right now because the box ahead that we're going to put on top is not going to be a brood chamber at first. Yep. On the top of the hive. Hey, no. You need to back up, baby girl. This is helping with insulation. Did we have it right? Oh, yeah, Katie was smart. This is another good tip. Make sure you're marking your equipment which way things should go, which way they should be turned. This is a topside feeder. You'll see the screen. The topside feeder is used instead of a door feeder, which would go down here. It's a very small volume feeder that would go for that.
So this is ready to go in?
Yep, pour that right in. This is a sugar water solution with the bee grow solution in it. It's not quite enough here. We're going to put in a little bit more today, but we wanted to get some in right now so that they have food. You can see the bees will come up out of this hole and find the sugar solution. It also has B vitamins, no pun intended, and what are they called now? Oils, essential oils. And there's our hive top. And that's a hived hive. Great work, Katie.
Thanks, sweetheart. I think it went really well.
I think you did a great
They
job.
seem very calm.
Yeah, let's make sure that they find their way out of the box. Oh, and I filled up my